AAU sports, good or bad for the kids? Pros and cons.
Good.
Why?
Definitely good because it gives the kids a level of competition. It shows them against other cities, teams that are actually good. It gives them a chance to compete and show what their talent is and see what they want to work on and if they want to take it seriously or what. You know what I mean? Because if you're a kid that's aspiring to be one of the best, want to be a pro, and you get out there and you get cooked, either you go rise to the occasion and develop your game, or you're going to take a step back and get out the way.
I agree. And then I take the standpoint of is becoming bad.
Okay.
Because there's so much extra stuff involved in it. When we were younger and we thought of AAU, it was just you just out there just going. And me as a kid, I'm like, man, I don't even know how I'm gonna get a ride home, but I'm gonna hoop in this game. Now you got like politics. Now you got your parents. Now you got if you want to play on this team, you don't put my son in. I'm going on another team. Then you got so I could see it. Oh, my son is the greatest. Like everybody's AAU son is the greatest. Like I don't care. You could be the 12th man on the bench and don't get no playing time, but he the greatest, and he's going to the league for that. So that's why I say I hear where you're coming from, but this generation of kids. But with that being said, the way the NBA is changing to, it's becoming almost like an AAU kind of just go. So the NBA is kind of transitioning into that they want to see kids because they want the score so high for its entertainment.
So is AAU does baseball and football, the minor leagues, do they have the same problems as AAU?
I'm not sure about that, but I know volleyball does. I hear volleyball and soccer, it's in the same way.
Well, football, I think there's politics and everything.
Yeah.
There's nepotism and everything. But my perspective is with being an AAU coach, the biggest problem with AAU is the parents.
Yeah.
When parents try to coach their kids from the stands and they never coach basketball or played the sport, that doesn't mix. That's like, what does it say? Water and oil, or what is it? They don't mix.
Oil and water.
Oil and water don't mix.
Yeah.
A parent that's never played, a parent that's never coached, should trust the coach that the coach selected your child, and that know that he's going to do right by him. AAU is not supposed to be fair. This is not rec league where you play on Saturday mornings where you get that jersey. And you got to play every kid the same amount of minutes. That's the wrong mindset. That's not what AAU is. AAU is you're going to build the best team you can to compete locally as well as out of the state.
Then I'm just playing devil's advocate
For
here.
sure.
So as a parent, you look at the league, the stars, the scorers. Basically, the scorers is the guys that get the shine. How do you get if the coach has their favorite players that they know can score? How do you get your kid to shine? If you want my kid to do be a role player, just rebound and you know what I mean.
So here's
how do you get your kid to shine?
Every kid that comes to a team has to be good at something in order to become the guy. So if your kid is a scorer, he's going to be a scorer wherever he goes, and the coach can only deny it so much that when he gets in the game, if he's playing 10 minutes a game and he's getting 10 points, this kid can flat out score. You got to let him play more. If your kid can really shoot, this kid is getting 2 shots a game and he's shooting 80% for the season.
Yeah.
You got to let him get some more shots. That's what good coaches would do.
So then it's on the coaches. So then the parent got to advocate for their kid.
No, you shouldn't, because you got to be able to trust the coach is going to see that. We just got out of our season with Rotary, and we go from October to July.
Yeah.
I told my kids, your mother carried you for 9 months. It's called a relationship.
Yeah.
We have a bond. So trust and believe that I'm going to put you in the best position possible. There's some kids that it takes them longer to develop. There's some kids that naturally have it from the beginning.
True.
And so those that do, they flourish. But then there's some that are late bloomers. And then they kind of take it over like, shoot. Not only did he grow mentally, he grew physically, and now he's just dominant, and he understood the assignment because he got his head beat in enough.
Yeah.
So that's how you make the guys. Like I'll speak for myself in high school. I was always good, but I wasn't the most athletic. But I was able to use my brain in the sport to kind of dominate the game mentally. So physically it became easier. if that makes sense.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, so it's just
And for me, I was vice versa. Didn't have a father. So
I
mentally-
didn't either.
So, but for me, mentally, I didn't need to be smart. I just knew how athletic I was and how physically gifted I was.
Gotcha.
that I used anytime I went in any situation.
Mm-hmm.
No one was advocating for me. I was going to advocate by like I'm gonna bust each and
Based
every
off
last
how
one
you
of
play.
them.
But-
I was gonna bust each and every last one of the kids up.
Now, okay, you nobody's in your corner, nobody's advocating for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want more playing time. Coach is telling you just focus on defense. You just do D. You're gonna be my lockdown defender.
Yeah.
But you know, guys that go to the league that get picked are going to be the guys that's putting up the numbers.
it's not true anymore.
No,
It's not the league.
yeah, go ahead. No, yeah, he's not.
But
Go ahead, yeah.
Go ahead.
So what do you do in that situation? What do you do to make it? I mean, of course you can go out and be the best defender you can be. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know you want to put up numbers. What do you do?
In that case,
Yeah.
for me, as a kid, I would have been bumping my head a lot. I would have just been like, I'm gonna go score and I'm gonna be scoring. But then on the flip side of it, where Coach Dave is saying it as is, that kid won't be playing on his team. He would be, because you're not
following
no
it.
longer
Yeah.
trusting that what decision he makes is the best decision. Now, if I seen a kid in that scenario and I'm like, I know you just lock up, like you just have aggressiveness in you, like that's just what you do, and you're not gonna do it, you will be Parker here, young fella. And
Can I take it a step further?
you're not
Yeah.
You're a lockup defender right now. If you defend, how many steals are you going to get a game? How many open layups are you going to get? 2 points is 2 points. Somebody could hit 2 threes and 2 free throws. That's 11 points, right? You can get 4 steals and get and ones, and that's still but the and ones with it.
Yeah.
It's still 11 points.
Yeah.
Don't matter how you get it. Avery Bradley from Tacoma, Washington, was the #1 high school player in the country by playing defense.
By playing
Well,
defense.
he was the #1 player offense. Well, he was scoring a lot, but then when he went to Texas, he became
No, but even in high, but in high school, they was known down as a lockdown. If he guarded all the best players he was playing against, you don't get the #1 ranking.
Yeah.
He got the #1 ranking because the best players that they said was better, he locked them up and they couldn't score.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he made a jump in the summer because his highest before that was only like 17th, and then all of a sudden he went from 17th.
Steal after steal, layup, dunk. Then it's just, it then opens it up. So it's just if a kid has it, they have it.
Right.
And then there's a role for everybody. To see, even I'll speak for my team. I don't need anybody in my team to score 20 points a game in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Everybody get 10.
Yeah.
Everybody get 8.
Yeah.
But I need you to grab 8 rebounds. I need you to get 3 steals. That's going to create your point opportunity.
Yeah.
As long as you're playing, get reps.
Yeah.
But the problem with AAU
Yeah.
is parents that think their kid is going to the NBA in 7th grade.
There you go. No.
grade.
Third grade.
Yeah.
2nd grade.
See,
bro.
he's even
Second
dealing with,
grade.
he's
Second
dealing with it at a
grade,
different
already.
angle.
I'm at
Yeah.
my
Right.
Drew's
Right.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, hey, big shout out to Drew. Drew, how you see this? Drew was actually a first grader playing, and they were playing in the. He's playing on the 2nd grade team, but they played in the 3rd grade tournament. And Drew was actually trying to hold down his own. He was aggressive. He was trying to make decisive decisions. He was going at people, even though they were still in the ball. Like Drew, he was definitely definitely solid.
Yeah,
like,
he's pressing the issue.
He was there. Like
That's what's
He
up.
was just trying. Like
Yeah.
So my answer to it, though, just so we move forward, is good and bad. It's the gift and the curse.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep your kids in it because it occupies time, takes away from the streets. But at the same token, unless the parents got to be able to. Now, if your kid is being mistreated, then every parent's got to stick it for their kid. But if you have an expectation, then get a team and coach and see how hard it is. Because you can't play basketball with one kid.
Agree.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How far?
Sound like you got the answers already ready to go.
No, I mean,
No,
I've been doing
agree.
it for so long,
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
Because in high school, parents can't talk to the coaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't, transfer.
On
You
100.
don't like, we're not talking about it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're not going to never play then.
Yeah.
That's what high school is.
100%.
Right. So they better get it out now. Because when they get there,
I
it's a
agree.
different deal.
Now that tell people that.
You can do it all now. You can do it all
That was a good
now.
one.
But when you get to that high school rim, you're gonna be transferring all over the state.
Man.